Hi, my name is Beth Pesky, and I'm the Urban Forestry Program Specialist with the City of Bismarck Forestry Division. I actually went to BSC, Bismarck State College, for 1 year out of high school, just to make sure that college was for me and make sure that that I could handle the classwork. And after doing that, I definitely realized that I wanted to pursue more classwork. So that's when I applied and got into North Dakota State University, and I was there for 3.5 years more, so a total of 4.5 years of college. I received a degree, a bachelor's degree in urban forestry and parks and rec management. The whole degree program was horticulture and then emphasized in urban forestry and parks and rec management. Oh, the nice thing about this job is that there's not really a typical day. Each day can be different, which is nice, and I enjoy that very much. Winter months are more in the office, catching up on paperwork that you did in the summer. Once spring comes, we hit the ground running, and we get all the seasonal crews out working and making sure they get their work done, and also working with homeowners and getting permits done. And keeps you busy, but it's good. My job is to work with homeowners who want to plant trees on boulevards. So they'll call in and schedule a permit, and I'll go out and meet with them, talk to them about what trees are right for their boulevard section, make sure that the spacing is right. And also, since it's in the city right away, I need to work with other departments, making sure that the trees aren't on top of water lines or right next to street lights, making sure that the trees are far enough from corners and driveways so citizens can see traffic. A typical work week for myself is 40 hours a week. Sometimes in the summer we have different planting programs that will require a couple hours on a Saturday. If we have a storm come through, we'll be called in, and the whole forestry staff will come in and work together to get any hazards taken care of. And we may get 1 or 2 storms a year that require some extra hours, but typically 40 hours a week. It's depending on the season. Definitely winter is a little slower, where you can catch your breath and catch up on work. Summer is definitely the busy season, where you're getting called out to do root inspections for the engineering department when they do street projects, with homeowners if they have disease issues with their trees that they want to meet with you. And also with Parks and Rec, we work with them, and we deal with a lot of tree issues in the park systems too. It's very minimal. If there's different training opportunities, we'll travel. It's usually within North Dakota. We have a North Dakota Urban and Community Forestry Association conference every year that we attend in Fargo. I like to look at education as just like the foundation to the career, and then you kind of build upon that. So getting a good education definitely sets you and prepares you for this career. I grew up on a farm, and I just loved being outdoors, and so I just knew that I just needed to be outside. And granted, part of this job is in the office, which is fine, but I definitely have the ability to go outside anytime and check things out. I just really enjoy that. I took a class when I was attending high school, and it was we could go to BSC and take like a VOTEC class, and I took one on horticulture. And ever since that class, I was like, yeah, I like the plant field. It just really interested me. So I would say, yeah, I think my senior year in high school is when I really decided that forestry field was what I wanted to focus on. You definitely need to be organized and timely with appointments, and just being at work on time. And you also have to be a good listener, because we do work with the public a lot, and you want to hear their concerns. But you also have to be a good communicator to talk about, what forestry is and why we're doing what we're doing. I always find the most difficult ones are the ones that deal with people, because emotions are involved, and you want to hear everyone out, but you also have policy in place that you have to follow and stick to. So I would say that would be the most difficult.